Let me put that right there to set my Facebook up. How much battery do I got in my Facebook? I hope all my followers ain't left me. I ain't been on here in so long. Y'all, I'm sorry. Hey, who is this? I was just saying I hope everybody ain't left me because I haven't been on here in a minute. Hello, 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 YouTube family. I'm setting up Facebook now to go live. Hey, hi everybody. I haven't been on here in a while, and so just a minute, I'm setting up my Facebook. Hi. I miss everybody. I haven't seen y'all in I haven't been on here in about a week. How everybody doing? How y'all doing on Facebook? I'm on Facebook and YouTube. How y'all doing? I haven't been on here in about a week. I'm looking for my long card. Hi. Facebook be showing up for me, YouTube. I'm telling you, they be outdoing y'all. Hi, Facebook. I haven't been on here in a minute. How everybody doing? I just miss everybody. And yeah, let me set it up here. Y'all, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Hi, Facebook. Hi, YouTube. I miss y'all. What y'all been doing? Y'all miss me? Y'all miss me? I've been still posting, though. Y'all been seeing my posts that I've been putting up. So I haven't left completely. I'm healing up really well from my surgery. Y'all see I done my hair and got my little hair slicked up and combed. Put on a little bit of makeup for y'all. So how's everybody doing? Cover some of these up right here. What's new? What's going on? Can somebody say hi? Who in the bushes? I'm going to give a little bit time for some more people to get on here. Y'all, I've been watching this YouTube and some Facebook, and I mean, it's been some serious stuff going on. Did you guys see I post about the young lady that accidentally shot her husband on Facebook Live. And I have to say allegedly, but I did the video and I posted it, and I think I posted too much information, so they flagged it. But that was so sad. I saw the whole video, and allegedly it was because this man did not come home to cook for the kids. How sad is that? Allegedly. But I heard in the video as I was watching it, with the mother talking, and it seemed like, to me, from my point of view, what do you suppose to say when you say from your point of view? Not allegedly, but well, anyway, from what I heard, she was repeating if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, last week, it was a young lady that her mom came over to her house, and her mom was cooking for the kids, allegedly. And the husband had left and went to visit his mother. And after he went to visit his mother, he came home. And before he came home, the young lady's mother was talking about, that she shouldn't have to be there cooking, that he should be there cooking. And not to mention, this young man was supposed to go to work as well. I mean, it's nothing wrong with going to visit your mother, is it? And then he was going to drop his brother-in-law off at work. So when he got home, his wife had got worked up because everything that the mom was saying, the daughter was repeating. And it seems like to me that, in my opinion, that the mom, every time the mother said something, the young girl, her daughter was getting more and more agitated and hyped up. And apparently, by the time the young man got home, his wife was agitated and just more angry than she should have been if she wouldn't have had someone in her ear just study talking. You know how we can be upset about something, but if we get somebody else that's pushing, and getting us all hyped up and getting us all stirred up and stuff like that, we get more and more agitated, and people can make things seem worse than what they is. And my thing was, if you got the mother there, and if you are there on FaceTime, because the young lady was on FaceTime when this happened, and I seen her with the phone, so that's not allegedly. She was on FaceTime because everything happened on FaceTime. And I mean, and they have 4 kids, allegedly. So, and the oldest is 8 years old. So, as they were getting worked up about this young man being over his mom's house, visiting his mom, allegedly, he comes home, and he come home to a wife that was allegedly just so upset until she just, I guess, wasn't thinking straight. I don't know. It couldn't have been. And when he came in, the argument started, and, he was telling her, leave me alone. I'm going to get my clothes so I can go. And the mother allegedly was still agitated and saying that she should not have had to come over to cook. And she should not have had to come over and cook because the mom was at the house. His wife was there. And if this young man had to go to work at 8 o'clock, why do he have to come home and cook for the kids when you there on FaceTime? So, he kept on pleading with her, keep your hands off me, because allegedly, she was putting hands on him, putting paws on him, and he was saying, keep your hands off of me. And so the grandma allegedly was saying, I didn't come over here for all of this. I didn't come over here for all this. Well, she really shouldn't have been there in the first place cooking dinner for these kids when they had a mother there. Do y'all agree with me? And the mother is on FaceTime talking to us. And so he's on the phone with his uncle, allegedly, and he's telling his uncle what's going on, and he's asking his uncle to send his cousin over to the house so his cousin can deal with her. And they said allegedly that it's been domestic violence, in the past. And so he didn't want all that to jump off before he went to work. And the camera dropped, and when we knew anything, we still listening as the camera went black. And he was study saying, don't tell your daughter to keep her hands off of me. Tell your daughter to keep your hands off of me. And the next thing we heard was a gunshot. And my heart just dropped, y'all. My heart just dropped because I was watching it at the same time that it went down. And my heart just dropped, and she started screaming. His wife did, and she was saying, I'm going to jail. The first thing she said is, I'm going to jail. And then she began to say, I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to shoot him. I didn't mean to shoot him. And that's the thing, y'all, we got to realize about having guns in the house, firearms. You cannot have a firearm in the house and keep playing with it and thinking that eventually it's not going to be used one way or another. And I don't know if he even knew that she had, a firearm, because he was quite surprised, allegedly, when she came out with it. And it was so sad. I mean, and now, I saw the news, and allegedly she's in jail waiting, for whatever, the process of how everything is going to be dealt with, far as her allegedly killing him. And I'm sorry, y'all, I have to keep saying allegedly. But I know y'all got to been and heard about this. And even on my Facebook, I posted his picture up there with a lot more of our young black men that have lost their lives. That is unfortunate, and I mean, for nothing. For nothing. I'm trying to get situated, y'all, because I'm going to plug my phone up. For nothing. We got so many talented young men. And so many men are men of our race and color that has made it in the music industry, and has made it in sports, and have become successful, and they lose their life, and it's just senseless deaths. And that's like where I live. I live here in Nevada, and we have had so many young people that have lost their lives due to this fentanyl. And it's so sad because just hold on just a minute. Let me get situated, y'all. I know we should, us content creators ought to be situated before we even go live. Okay, let me put something else in back of here. We got too many young men, kings, that are dying for no apparent reason, just useless death. Just the devil is working so overtime, taking our young people out. And then after the gunshot, you heard nothing but the kids screaming and crying, talking about my daddy, my daddy, my daddy. And that thing broke my heart, y'all. And my point from me, and hearing the whole thing and being on live while she was on live, I really don't think that she purposely did this. I think that my opinion, I think that maybe she was trying to scare him up, or showing him, you can't do this to me. But then the firearm goes off and unlife him. And it's just sad that we have so many people, that's young men, that's being unlifed for no apparent reason at all. A lot comes from jealousy. A lot comes from being negligent. A lot come from, bullying, in my opinion. And it don't have to be. Y'all, I mean, we have to learn how to live in this world together. Because what is the end going to be for us? Even young women, this fentanyl, it has no respectable person. It's taking men, women, kids out of here. And now, have you guys heard of this new drug? Allegedly, we thought fentanyl was top of the line. Well, it's a new one out now. I have a cousin that lives in Arizona, and she's a police officer, and it's eating the flesh off your bones, off your body, allegedly. And they saying that if you use this drug, that people are losing limbs, and their limbs are rotting away. And this is crazy to me. It's really not crazy to me, because, like I tell you guys, if you read the Bible, if you read the Word, all of this is in there. It's letting us know we living in this day and time, and this is what's happening. Excuse me for a minute. We are living in a day and time that we don't know from one day to the next when we leave each other and walk away from each other. Is this going to be my last time seeing you? Is this going to be my last time talking to you? And that's why I tell people with all of this bullying allegedly and all this being so mean towards one another and wishing all kind of evil and on one another and stuff like that on these channels and stuff like that, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I've been looking at the YouTube channel, and it's a lot of pages that I don't see anymore. And I guess, YouTube is taking action, and it's a lot of stuff that they are not allowing anymore, and they're gonna stop people from saying and doing, because now allegedly we have young people that are being bullied, and they are unlifing themselves because they can't handle it. Everybody can't handle being bullied. Everybody don't is not strong enough to handle that and to deal with that. Everybody don't have thick skin. And then the thing about it, when a person do that and you find out they did it because of something that you said, how do you deal with it? How do you deal with a situation that you have caused somebody to do and cause harm to themselves? How do you sleep at night? I know if it was me and somebody unlifed theyself and I find out that they did it because of me, it's no way in the world I could be at peace. And I don't think it's no way that we could be that cold in our spirits, in our hearts, that we would want to drive someone to do that. I think it's a lot of immaturity. I think it's a money issue of how many views you're gonna get if you go in on somebody, if you get the cussing, ranting and raving and just going crazy on here and just buck wild and stuff. But at the end of the day, at the end of the 22nd, when you paid out for your page, how are you going to feel when you find out that a person has caused harm to themselves because of something you said and your views went up to the millions, or either you went viral? Is it worth it? Because money come and money go. And believe me, that kind of money, you ain't gonna have no luck with. You're not gonna have no luck with that kind of money when you getting it to cause harm to someone else. That's why when people that get money the wrong way, or either steal from other people, whatever you buy or whatever you do, it don't last. It's like a hole in your pocket. And then your peace. I don't know about y'all, but my peace means everything to me. Drama, I can't deal with it. When I was younger, I dealt in drama, but at my age, drama is not a part of my life. And I often wondering, try to get in the mind of some of the content creators when they get on live, the husband and wife, and they air out their business like the truth, the stuff go live, and you on live, and people are watching you, and you are a role model to people, and then you get on live and you act out this, and just devilish towards one another, and just expose all your business. You got to take a step back and ask yourself, whose life am I intruding on? Who the people look at a lot of content creators that are in the millions of views, they look at them as role models. I know people say, well, I didn't ask to be a role model. I don't want them to look up to me and this and that. But that's the position that you put yourself in, baby. Being a content creator and letting people in your home and letting them see everything that you doing and telling them all your business. All your business is not to be told, because it's going to be somebody that's going to come back for you, and they going to add 10 on 20, and it's going to add up to 30. And somebody else going to put 10s on it too. And by the time the story get out there, it ain't going to be nothing like it happened. And then you going to be mad and upset, because you going to feel like somebody is coming at you, attacking you. But it's what you put out there. It's what you opened yourself up to. See, I'm going to get on here and I'm going to tell y'all some things, but I'm not going to tell y'all everything about my life. That's not y'all's business. For somebody eventually to use it against me? Oh, because it's coming back. It's definitely coming back. I said, shoot, I might have me a cooking channel. Because people got such a way of turning, your story around and making a negative out of something positive. And it's just,
accessibility.
wait a
Unpin
minute,
this
y'all.
comment.
It's crazy. But what would the world be like if we just loved on one another, y'all? Have y'all ever thought about that? What kind of world would we live in if we just loved on one another? Yeah, I'm still looking for something to hold this up. But that's too hard to do, huh? I love people, and I love to be loved. And you guys from Facebook know that I love people, because I get on there and try to find the prettiest things, the post, and and give them names and stuff. I get on there I'm in a group where they send me, and I know some of you wonder where I get some of the footage that I get with the birds and the different cities and flowers and stuff like that, because I'm in a group where they send me this stuff. And the thing about it, before I got on here, I never knew that it was birds that was so colorful and so beautiful, and flowers that I've never seen before in different countries. And I really appreciate those of you that like and share. Please continue to like and share with other people, because I know it's people like me that did not know that it was different species out there that had these beautiful colors and things and waterfalls that you've never seen before. And I mean, it's gorgeous. Go on my page and look at some of the stuff that I post and that I give names to. And it's exciting every morning to get on there and look and see, what they've sent me through my page. Hold on just a minute. I know we all have problems. I know we all go through. But you know what? We can get through it easier if we was praying for one another. A lot of things that we go through, it wouldn't be so hard and so heavy if you was praying for your sister or your brother, holding them up when they going through something, instead of making fun of them or laughing, saying it's good for them. Because what the Bible say, do unto others as you would have them to do unto you. And you gonna get as much mercy and grace from God as you give to other people. We are so judgmental until it is ridiculous. For why? What reason? And everybody want views. I want views. Yes, I do. But you know what? If it comes to a point where I have to hurt someone and have someone else feeling bad, I don't need the view. Because it could be an individual out there that have went through so much and have experienced so much loss and hurt in their life, and it takes you, the straw that broke the camel's back, to say that last thing that make them go off the deep end. Then it looks like it was all you. Now you messed up. Then the family messed up. Imagine those children that lost their father in a situation that did not have to be. What they going through. The mother that's sitting up there in jail. And my heart goes out to her too. Because I truly believe she didn't mean to do it. Imagine what she is going through. She not only have to face her children, she have to face his children, his family. She have to face his friends, the neighborhood, the whole city that they live in. She have to face the world to explain why this man was required to come, couldn't go see his mama, allegedly, and had to come home and cook for the kids before he go to work. You think she gonna be all right? No, she not gonna be all right. And allegedly they've been together for years. And that's why when I see couples like our couple that we've been talking about here the last 4-5 months and stuff like that, I just pray for that situation to come to a resolve, because it builds up and it get worse and worse. And then when you get men involved and you get men that's going against one another, it's not like women going against one another, a cat fight. When men go against one another, a lot of times it end up to be bad. It don't end up good, y'all. Bruce, where you going?
Just out here to get some fresh air.
Okay. It don't end up being good. We got to learn how to let dead dogs lie. We got to learn how to forgive and forget. Well, you ain't gonna forget. But soon as we learn how to let things go, but we got so many people that are so used to drama, and to drama has become a part of their lives, and that's all they know. Now, those individuals need some prayer, some strong prayer. Because the Bible say in the last days, we'll rather believe a lie than the truth. You know why? Because when you telling a lie, you're adding on to it, and a lie sounds more exciting and more interesting than the truth. The truth is boring. But God say he hate a liar, and a liar will not tarry in his eyesight. He don't even want to talk to you. And this is not allegedly. And one day we gonna all stand before God, and we gonna have to answer and give an account to what we have done to one another. I didn't get on here to say all of this, but it was in my heart and in my spirit. I got on here to tell y'all how I'm slaying tonight, and I'm feeling better, and I'm healing, and got my little ponytail on, and it's on, but I just was led in this direction because we got to do better. It's too much foolishness going on. And a lot of us, do you realize, senior citizens, AARP cards have been sent to us. And we still acting a fool, trying to make somebody else feel bad. Stop making it your goal. Those of you that do it, stop making it your goal to make somebody else feel bad or feel worthless or useless. When we get on this internet, we don't know who we talking to that got low self-esteem, that's at the end of their road, that don't need nothing but one more person to say something negative to them before they unlife themselves. We just don't know. I'm telling y'all, it's sad. And a lot of us has stopped watching the regular news. Do y'all know what's going on in the world now? Now, allegedly, Japan, India, Ukraine, all these different places have joined up together, and allegedly we're not going to be supporting one another anymore. And so we don't know what the world is coming to. And that's why I say we need to be in a place in God, in a secret place, because when it comes, it's coming overnight and it's coming strong. Every time you turn on the TV, they showing where somebody that went in a school or in a building and unlife kids and adults and stuff for no reason at all. It's just so much. And then the reality shows that's coming on TV, if it's not a lot of drama in it, they don't get the credits, that a positive channel get. Oh my God. And I know a lot of y'all been watching SUV and Candy now. How this is playing out on TV. They got on TV to do a tour together. And now you got a family that has been divided because some dirty laundry has aired that happened, what they say, like 20 years ago. Skeletons out the closet, escape in SUV. And so you really can't focus on the music because you got two sisters on here allegedly that's going against one another, and then the mother is involved as well. And it's just things that's coming out that is so hurtful to hear, and the family is being divided. But let me tell you one thing. The devil is sitting back laughing, and he is getting, oh my God, he is having a ball, a field day with this, because they family's business is playing out on TV, and it's dividing the family. And if he can bring division, the devil is happy. Anything that God has ordained, the devil is going to try his hardest to dismantle. Because he already know his time is running out. He already know that the battle has already been won by the Lord. So he trying to get as many as he can. I look at Black China, and I really give her props because she says she want to go back to who she was born to be and used to be, and getting all of this stuff taken out. Not saying anything is wrong with it, but she realized that what she has done to herself, and the allegedly satanic tattoos that she have put on her body and all this different stuff, she have come to realize that she did things because she was young and money was involved allegedly, and it's just, especially with the SWV and Escape thing, them is young girls we grew up on. That's in our age group. They legends. And for a singing tour to turn out to be airing out families, the business and issues, and the mother being involved that was allegedly, left by the husband, and she worked so hard to raise her girls by herself and did whatever she could to bring them up, and instilled in them and put a mic in their hands to sing, and they end up being successful in the business, and for it to go this way, and people is just getting a kick out of it. I post some of that on my page too on YouTube, and I got all the receipts that she put out. So receipts speak for themselves. But I didn't want to post the receipts because I didn't know whether I was going to be flagged for it or what. But it's all over all the reaction channels. And then the thing about it is, they grew up in the church. And so now people has got a different perception of the mother. And then the older sister just signed a record deal for Escape with a gospel record deal, and had this not went left, it probably, from my point of view, would have been bigger than what it is now. But you got people that play sides. Had they been together as one group, and she did this and all of this foolishness and stuff hadn't aired out, I believe that her numbers would have been off the charts. But because of the skeletons in the closet, it's then put a bump in the road. Everybody is being looked at differently. Then other people allegedly is being brought into play about what they did, and videotapes being stolen allegedly, and I mean just so many other people. It's a domino effect. It's being involved in this, and it's sad, and it breaks my heart. Because it's hard for us to get successful as it is. And those young girls worked hard on the road touring as young girls, practicing, putting together the group, and in the studio. And for them to work as hard as they have, to be successful as they was, for it to turn out like this, it's hurtful. And I think the best thing that we can do as individuals is not take sides. But we got reaction channels. That's how they make their money. They report the news. But I pray, I hope, and I pray that this family, these sisters, can come back together. What's their name? Latanya, Toya. I pray, because they are awesome together on stage. That's just like us in the church. If we are united and come together, that's just like in the choir. Who sang lead? Oh, I can sing that better than this person, and I don't know why this person is always singing lead, and this person always. Who you doing it for? You supposed to be singing for Jesus, not for the people to go out and say, "Girls, she sung that song today. She put it down today." Who are you looking to be rewarded from? The people or God? I want to be rewarded for what I do from God. That's why Bruce, what you need?
I'm just looking around for trash.
That's why what I do, I don't want recognition. I'd rather have recognition and praise from God than people. Because the same way people put you up there, baby, they'll bring you down. That's the same way when you lose a loved one. They all there and around you, especially if it's tragic. And everybody act like they supportive and they so concerned and into it, and girl, I'm there for you when you need me, you call me. No, they want you to call them because they want to know what's the latest news you done found out about how it happened, when it happened, who did it, and when they did it, and how they did it. But once that loved one is put to rest and it's over with, and they talk about, oh, you should have seen that, you should have seen how they put it together and how the flowers were, all that stuff gonna die. After all of that is over, said and done with, I still need you. I still need your same energy that you was giving me when everything was up under investigation to see what happened, how it happened, when it happened, who did it, why they did it. But after you didn't got all the scoop and the information, you gone. And I'm left to mourn by myself. That's the time I need you. When it's over and I'm by myself, that's the time I need your ear. Are you to tell me I'm here for you? I'm here. Let's pray. You got a friend in me. We got to stop being so doggone damn nosy. Damn nosy. When a person call you and tell you, I need you to pray for me because I'm going through and stuff like that. You know what? You will keep that person, we will keep that person on the phone because we want to know what you going through. Because we waiting on you to tell us what you going through, what happened. No. That's why a lot of times when people call me and say, pray for me because I'm going through it, I tell, let's pray. If you ain't volunteering to tell me what you going through, then I don't need to be asking and inquiring. I just need to be saying, Lord, whatever it is, whatever the situation is, whatever the problem is, give them the strength to go through it. put a hedge of protection around them. But we got to know what they going through, how they going through it, and just want to know all the ins and outs. That's what lets you know a person just want to be nosy. Now, if you voluntarily tell me, okay, I'ma listen. If you ask for my advice, I'ma give you the best advice that I can give you. If you going through a issue with your spouse and stuff, it's three sides to every story. His side, your side, and the truth. Because you my friend, I'm not gonna tell you, girl, pack your bags and leave him. Cause he ain't no good. But you ain't saying what you did. Like man, she tripping, and she don't want me to do this, she don't want me to go out with this person and that person. Why? Why? What happened the last time you was out with them? We was almost in divorce court. Stop telling half of the story. We need to stop telling half of the story. If you gonna tell it and you gonna call somebody to be a support system to you, stop deceiving them and telling them half of the story and making it look like it's all in your favor. I'm telling you, y'all. I'm single, and I have been single for 7 years now. And I have so much peace. I'm not out looking and hunting for no man and no husband. God, the Bible say that a man that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Let him find me. If I am to be found, let him find me. But I sure ain't going to look for him. Because I might find something that I regret that I found. Young women, young men, when y'all go into these relationships and marriages, stop looking for somebody that's then got the BBL, is that what y'all call it? Or either that got the good hair, that look good, that because them the ones you gonna have to take care of. Because you gonna have to keep that appearance up. Do we have many women nowadays that have their body that they was born with? I got mine. It wasn't this big, but this is what I was born with. Got a little stomach there, but I'm not going up under the knife to get nothing enhanced, and I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. If that's what you want to do, if you want a big padunkadunk, then that's on you. But it's been showed on the news, allegedly, that a lot of these surgeries is messing with your health. And is it worth it to get somebody that you might not even be with 6 months after you get it? And then ask yourself, what am I doing it for? Am I doing it for myself, or am I doing it for somebody else? Because that money can be put towards a down payment on a house. Or maybe you need a car. Or maybe the kids need some braces. Or you need some food up in the house. Bills behind. Pay the collections off. And you laying up on the table paying all that money. Honey, a big padunkadunk ain't gonna pay the bills. Not unless you're using it for other reasons. All of this up here ain't gonna pay the bills, not unless you're using it for business reasons. Y'all have to keep going to check on my client. That's why I keep going back there. We got to get some clarity in our lives. We got to think clear. Stop doing things on a whim. Stop doing things because somebody else done it. What works for you might not work for me. What you can afford, I can't afford, and I'm not going to go into debt trying to afford it, trying to keep up with the Joneses. Because I might not even be friends with the Joneses next week. We got to think smart. And I keep saying every time I come on here, we got to do better. We got to, y'all. I think SWV and Candy, I think they come on tonight. And they say that allegedly it's gonna get worse. I can't imagine this reality show getting any worse than it was for the first episode. Can y'all? And this is all of our women that's coming against each other like this. I just thank God that I'm healing up. Look at my scar, y'all. I'm healing up well. They went in through the front to go to the back and pushed everything over to the side. So my swallowing is getting back intact. And they put titanium in my neck, in the disc back there and stuff. And so I still be in a lot of pain and take my medication and stuff, but it's getting better. It's getting better, and I thank God that he brought me through that, because he didn't have to. Because as raggedy as I am, and I know I got faults, I know that I can do some things that's against God's will. Hold on. But guess what? Guess what? He loved me anyway. Ooh, just by me doing my neck like that, it hurts the back of my neck. He loves me anyway. That's the kind of God I serve. This, I haven't watched too much The Truth, because it just seemed like, to me, it just became a game and playing with people's feelings and emotions, and then the kids being a part of it and stuff, and not knowing the effect that it's taking on them, why You making your bag, and we saying any and everything allegedly, thinking that they don't have ears and they not hearing what we saying and what we talking about. Having them sitting up in the car with us while we on the phone doing all that foolish talking. I just had to I watch it, but and with the Raw Squad, that issue, I mean, it's just too much, and asking people to pull up and what you gonna do, and it's just a whole competition. When we have meet and greet, when you have meet and greets, why not just invite everybody to the meet and greet and be successful in that, and have a whole big banquet where everybody can enjoy themselves and get to know each other? Because if you know me and you meet me, you just might like me. You just might like me. But everybody is out for the bag. Money. The love of, it ain't money, it's the love of money. That's the root to all evil. And we all want it. But guess what? Eventually, in my opinion, the dollar bill, the currency, is going to eventually be no more. So we need to start thinking ahead, because cryptocurrency is sticking his head up, investing in real estate, in a lot of different stuff. That's where we need to start putting our money. Going to buy all these big cars, all this jewelry, all this different stuff to try to impress somebody else. You got a Maybach parked in the parking lot of an apartment. You got a big Rolls Royce parked at a house that you leasing, that you paying for somebody else. Instead of building your credit, getting your own. Showing how many credit cards you got, and buying all of this name brand stuff that you win 1 and 2 times because you don't want nobody to see you repeat the same outfit. So you throw that in the floor of the closet. A shirt you done paid $300-400 for in the floor of the closet. Or then put it in the washing machine with something else and then put bleach on it. And the thing about it, we'll buy these name brand high price stuff and wash it in the washing machine, won't even put it in the dollar cleaners. Because you figure I got another bag coming in and I'll just buy another one. Rich folks don't dress rich. Have y'all noticed that? You don't see rich folks jumping up out of Maybachs and Rolls Royces. Very seldom. And then you got that big old expensive car and you ain't got money to put gas in it. Because you got a V8 engine. We better stop that. Hold on. We better stop that foolishness. You got Toyota Corolla money. And it's paid, the car is paid for. But you decide, and gas is high. And you trade that in or park it on the street and go and get a truck. Now you got a car that you can pay $40 to fill the tank up, and you work at a 9 to 5. But you go, because you didn't got a big income tax. I came into a big lump sum of money for your content and all that, and go buy a big old truck that it costs to fill up $150. Do that make any sense? Don't make none to me. And then driving up at the gas station, putting $5 in a truck, something with a V8 engine. Come on now. And the thing about it, when we got kids, we are an example for our children, and what they see us doing, they are a product of us. And they're going to be doing the same thing. God, I don't see nobody coming up here on my Facebook. I usually see people coming up commenting and stuff. I guess maybe they watching the channels that's giving them the scoop. I got to find the time to come on here. Hi, Krista. Krista Watts Spencer. Krista. I got a Krista that's watching me, listening to what Bridget got to say. Yeah, girl. I'm shooting out some knowledge and some wisdom. We got to do better for our younger generation that's coming up under us. And then when our kids is out of control, we want to wonder, I don't know where they get that from. I can't understand why she got that attitude, why they acting like that, and why this and why that. You know why? I'm going to tell you why they acting like that and doing that. Because they live with you and they hear you talking crazy to somebody you don't even know. So if I'm in the house with somebody and it's chaos every day, all day, because let me tell y'all, social media, before you know anything, you done lost time and you on here all day long. And especially if you trying to get known and popular on here, and you got kids in the other room and you think that they ain't got no ears and they don't hear what's going on. Yeah, they do. They hear you cussing somebody out on social media, talking crazy to them, wishing them to unlife them and stuff, and then you making them get up on Sunday morning to go to church with you. If I was a child, I'd probably say, what you going for? I hope you going to ask God to forgive you for everything that I had to listen to you talk about this week. We say, you bet. I'm telling you, it's too much going on. And then a lot of times it be so much chaos going on in the home, and you wonder why our children are acting out in certain ways and stuff. A lot of times they be acting out because, like, you find a lot of kids that's overweight and stuff like that. They do what gives them joy and what fulfills them, because I mean, you can only hear so much negativity. That is so true, Krista. And the thing about it, a lot of times you don't even know who the adult is. I have been in the store and have heard young teenage kids, not even teenagers, talk, or at restaurants, talk to their mother crazy. What do you think? Did I say that I wanted that and this and that? And I'm standing there in line looking, and I'm wanting to say, can I please snatch her up? And you don't call the police? And the parents sitting up there trying to sympathize with them. Well, if you do this, I'll do this. And if you do this, then I'll give you this. I wasn't raised up where my mama and my daddy played let's make a deal with us. You did what they said do, or they did what the Bible say do. Spare the rod, you spoil the child. But I'm going to tell you what these parents are saying now. Oh, I don't whoop my kids, and I don't do this and do that because when I was growing up, I got whoopings and this and that. Well, it made you a better person. Because had I not laid hands on you, in the name of Jesus, hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. You might not be here. You might be in jail. Or you might be unlived, or in a bad situation. But then on the other hand, they turn around and say, I'm glad I got the chastisement that I got because it taught me how to do this and do that. Stop making excuses because you want to be your child's friend. I ain't trying to be your friend. I'm a grandmother. And I ain't trying to be my grandkids' friend. I'm trying to love them and teach them the right way. And let them know they live in a world that ain't playing for them. This ain't for play no more. This ain't for play no more. I'm a teacher and see parents trying to escape the responsibility of parenting all the time. And you know what? During the pandemic, don't you know that's when my eyes was open and I started to feel sorry for the teachers? when kids had to be taught at home and their own parents didn't have the patience and the time to teach them, would give them that computer that the school supplied to them by driving through the line and handing them a computer and stuff, and didn't know half of the work that they was doing and stuff. Parents don't go sit in no kids' classes no more. And then when the parents, when the teachers, it's almost against everything for the teachers to even say something to the kids nowadays, because the kids ain't got no problem jumping on the teachers or coming home telling you what the teachers did to them, and then you won't go to a parent teachers conference, but you will run up to that school and run up in that teacher's face about what your child then said that teacher done or said. We got everything backwards. I tell young people, it's not up to the teachers to raise your children. You got a teacher that got one kid at home, 15 in a class, so she or he's supposed to be the mother to 15 kids that come out of 15 different homes with 15 different personalities. How can we expect for a teacher to do all of that and don't get paid nothing? Because half of the time, we don't even want our child at home our own selves. Be like, can you keep them this weekend? Because they is getting on my nerves and this and that and this and that. But the teacher has got them 5 days a week in school, and you expect for her to work miracles on a child that you have put a lot of stuff up in their mind. And you can't expect for a child to go to school and function properly and learn when you didn't let them sit up on that iPad and that $1,100 iPhone to 3 o'clock in the morning. Don't give them no breakfast. Send them to school and expect for the teacher to teach them. Kids be on the phone and iPads to 4 day in the morning. I'ma go back country with you. 4 day in the morning. Ain't got a thing out ready and prepared to put on for school. And then when they go to sleep in class and the teacher send you a note and the child say the teacher is picking on me, then you wants to go up there and address her. Child, I couldn't be no teacher, you hear me? Because I've been and said, you know what, we can just meet after school. And I let them know, no, evidently you ain't doing what you supposed to be doing at home. Because I'm not here to raise your child. I'm not your child's mother. My child is in another class down the hallway. Accuse the teacher of giving them the wrong grade because they don't like them. She just don't like me. You can ask such and such a person. She always picking on me. I know because I use the same lines. He don't like me. I don't know why. No, what you need to do is go to that school and sit on the outside of that door and see how your child is behaving. And then you need to check yourself about the conversation you holding in your house in card night, domino night, um, crab boil night, and all the people that's coming over and y'all partying and the kids is in the other room doing what they want to do. So you expect for me to work a miracle. And it's unfair to our children. Every child need to have a bedtime. I done heard some parents ask, when the last time you got in the bathtub? You don't know? When the last time your breath stank? When the last time you brush your teeth? You must. You ought to know when that water is running in that bathtub. Because they ought to have a bedtime. They ought to have to take their bath, shower, put on their pajama. Pajamas is not for bed anymore. I forgot. Because they wear them to the store. Pajamas and house shoes. So, no. They wear that for an outfit. And to read a child a bedtime story, I get that inbox me if you know somebody to do that. The only bedtime story they getting allegedly is hearing you flipping out on somebody. Thank you, girl. I'm just telling the truth. I'm telling what I see. I'm telling what I see. These parents is letting these notepads raise these kids. And the thing about it, you watch and see what I tell you, Krista, within the next, by the time these kids get, because it's 2 and 3 year olds know how to work these notepads and these iPhones and stuff. And so by the time they get in the little grade school and stuff, I ain't never seen so many kids wear glasses in my life. And they wearing glasses because these iPads and these phones, they got so close up to their face and they in them 5, 6, 7 hours, it's messing their eyesight up. I sure wouldn't want you to be my surgeon because you might cut the wrong thing. I had spinal surgery. Can't see. Rubbing their eyes. Eyes hurting. When you see these kids in high school and you see all these kids with glasses on, it's because of these iPads and these phones that they got up to their faces all the time. A whole lot of them got neck problems like I got. Hold on. You know why? Because we live in a world of kids with hung down heads. And you know why I say hung down heads? Because they walking, looking down in the phone. This is their position. This is their position in the phone. They wearing glasses. And then the thing about it, We got parents that can't afford hardly to pay their bills, but they want to go and get their child some Gucci glasses. What's that? And they gonna lose some. Everybody wearing glasses now. I'll be asking some of them kids, is that prescription glasses? Dollar store can't keep reading glasses on the rack. Got kids wearing glasses from 99-cent store reading glasses because they can't see. And the ones that ain't wearing glasses because the phones and the iPads and computers that mess their eyes up, they want to say they got glaucoma so they can smoke. Oh, this is a herb grown from the earth and it's gonna help their eyes, but it ain't prescribed through the doctor. Is anybody gonna have some eyes to see how to take care of me when I get older? And not only that, it's too many young folks with carpal tunnel. What's that? I didn't hear about carpal tunnel with the wrist until I got like about 30 years old. Why do our teenagers got carpal tunnel? Why is they swooping on the phone, in the computer? We got the boys that know how to type better than women. I mean, ain't no such thing now as pass the test. You have to type 60 words a minute because they typing 160 a minute. They such a pro in these phones with texting. Don't go and visit each other at their house no more. They just call you on the phone and put you on the camera. Okay, come back and see me. I'll be back on today is Sunday. I'm gonna try to come on at least 3 days a week, baby. So today is Sunday. I'll be back on Tuesday at 6 o'clock. And I got something good for you. And I am so glad that you joined and go and push and please push like and subscribe to my channel because I got so much in me that I got to get out. I used to be a first lady and I'm going to start telling my story on that situation too. And y'all ain't going to believe it because I don't look like what I've been through. But I am so glad that you joined me, Krista. And I love you, girl, and I love your comments. And you get you some rest so you can go to school. I mean go to sleep. I know you glad that y'all on this break. And I'm praying for you. I give you your props for dealing with our kids. I do. And I love you. So you have a good night, babe. And it's my time to log off too because I've been on here over an hour. But I will be back here Tuesday at 6:30. Love you too, babe. And welcome to my channel. We gonna have a good time. Cause people, my family say I'm a comedian too. You ain't seen Bridget yet. You ain't seen me in action yet. I'm that auntie that everybody talk about. That auntie. So I love you, and I just want to say good night to all of my Facebook family, my YouTube family, and I thank you guys for tuning in, and just have a good night, and God bless you all.